Okay, so similar to my video on Black Moon Nightwings, this is going to be another video on a Wings of Fire subspecies that I have recently developed that does also tie into my project Biomechanical, which the second arc is on the way. I'm just like halfway through part 2, and once I figure out how to add documents to videos, I will add the link to the Forestwalker and Black Moon Nightwing documents to their to each of their videos. So now I'm going to start off with mentioning the lore of these HiveWings. At the time the tree wars began, a small portion of the HiveWing population traveled to the far side of the poison jungle to hide before WASP could mind control them. Over time, they met other dragon species, creating hybrids. These hybrids are known as Forestwalkers. They evolved to become more well-adapted to their jungle environment, their average height going from 5'3" and 6 foot in like anthropomorphic terms to 8 and even 10 feet tall. Another thing that changed was their eyes. While other HiveWings may have yellow, orange, green, and red eyes, Forestwalkers developed eyes entirely of white, gray, and black. Their sight changed as well, as they could only see in UV colors now, like a bee. They have no known leader, but it is rumored that a Forestwalker named Hemp may be acting as some sort of queen-like guardian for the subspecies. As time passed, a few other Pantalian dragons knew of their existence, but over the years they became more of an urban legend. And those who went out searching for them either never came back alive or returned far too traumatized to explain what they saw. Their exact location is a closely guarded secret among both the Forestwalkers and those lucky enough to escape with their lives. And now, the abilities. Forestwalkers can have any regular HiveWing ability, as well as the abilities of whatever other dragon DNA they have. Their UV vision makes it easier for them to find food, whether it be wildlife or, as some legends say, other dragons who trespass on their territory. Their height and extended claws/teeth make them stronger and faster, enhancing their agility and ability to make swift attacks. In some rarer cases, Forestwalkers can hatch with an extra pair of arms, wings, and one or more tails than normal. Due to their life in the jungle, they are also the only known dragons to discover a cure for mind control and the breath of evil, besides simply destroying as much as the plant as possible. The cure itself is unknown, as well as how it came to be. All that is known is that Forestwalkers have access to it and have been using it for years. With their extensive knowledge on plants in general, they are said to be great at collecting and using medicinal herbs, and in some legends they will teach this knowledge to other dragons if a strong enough bond between them is formed. And now, the final part, the naming. Forestwalkers can be named anything, but in most cases, their names relate to either medicinal plants, their HiveWing heritage, the other half of their hybrid identity, or a combination of both. An example of this is names such as mushroom, beetle, or hive frost. And then there is some extra information at the very end, such as mentioning that this is an open species and it is possible for Forestwalkers to carry more than just the DNA of 2 dragons, it's just less common. So, with that out of the way, this brings us to a little extra information as well. I know my channel is kind of in like its flop era because I haven't been like posting as much, and honestly I don't really feel obligated to because I don't have a clear schedule and my ADHD kind of makes it hard to do a lot of things, such as forming an actual YouTube schedule when I'm so hyper-focused on writing this new project. But yeah, Arc 2 is in the works. I'm halfway through the second part, And once I figure out how to like link documents to videos with this whole like weird verification process, anyone interested in reading biomechanical will be able to. And if you'd like, you can make a Forestwalker or Black Moon Nightwing of your own, and I may make more subspecies in the future. I'm just still really focused on finishing the first volume of biomechanical.